Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So the last part y'all saw was us getting our makeup done, and we were waiting pretty much to go to GC. Yeah, we were waiting to go to GC. Basically, we were walking around, having a good time. I think at some point when we were doing videos or whatever, I popped my knee or cracked it or whatever the case may be. I was not planning on going to the ER because I hate hospitals. But urgent care would not take me because they were scared to touch my knee. So I ended up going to the hospital. They told me I didn't crack it, but I may have pulled a muscle on the inside, which they can't do that type of scan at the hospital or something. So you go to a specialist. Excuse me, my throat dry. But basically I have fluid on my knee, which is making it impossible for me to walk. There we go. And basically I'm handicapped now, in a sense. But I know we traveled to a couple different clubs because eventually we decided GC was too high to go to and pay the tip out. So we tried Starlight, which they wouldn't let us on the floor till 12. Went to Starlight first because of course they had a cheaper tip out. But Starlight had already let us know they wouldn't let us on the floor until 12. At that time it was like 10:30. So then we ended up going to the chill spot, which wasn't open. I guess they opened at 3 or something.
Like 12.
But they weren't open when we went there, so it was all, blacked out, dark, and all of that. So eventually we decided, what's the point of keep running around? Let's go back to Rumors, which we did, and that's when everybody attitude kicked in.
Talk about everybody attitude. Well, your group before y'all left to go to Starlight.
Originally, I think we were going to Starlight due to the fact of the cheaper tip out. All of us, yes, we have money, but we all know we're trying to leave with money as well. Personally, I'm just trying to leave with more money, of course. But I was already hurting, so I knew there was no way I was going to be able to put my full effort into it. But I do feel like we should have went to GC, personally.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, no, I said yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. I just knew I wasn't going to be able to. It was no point for me to pay that tip out, and I knew I wasn't going to put my all into it. I was already in pain.
Yeah.
So,
but in your situation, that's understandable. I wouldn't have wanted to work, period.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have mind going to GC if I knew I was going to put my all into it. But I knew I wasn't. So there's no point for me to waste that money. But yeah, we should have went back to GC based off of what I saw. I mean, honest to God, we could have worked. But I know by like 7 o'clock, the attitudes was already kicked in.
Talk to me about it.
So I think we were all kind of frustrated by like 7 due to the fact our phones was dead, we couldn't get there. I honestly was chilling because I was taking shots. In the meantime, I was still having a good time at Rumors while we waiting. I'm not going to sit there and be bitter about it. I just made the best out of the situations. So definitely I wish we did had I made it to GC, but I didn't even mind getting up today and auditioning other places. Like I said, I can't receive more than one club.
Well, y'all went to Wax one day this week?
Yes.
Tell me about that, because the camera couldn't go in Wax with you.
Okay, so we went to Wax. 2 people were going to be able to audition, but one wasn't.
Tell me who all walked into Wax, like Saturday?
Me, Kalor, and Terry walked into Wax together. They were gonna let me and Kalor audition because we had our hard copies of our ID, but they wasn't gonna let Terry audition. So I think, to me, we weren't thinking about just go ahead and audition and getting it over with. We were thinking about, we're a group, let's stay together. When we should have just been like, let the 2 that's there audition and then come back. If they can work there, and then if not, come back to the group.
Do you regret not auditioning?
Yes. Yes.
Who spoke for y'all when y'all went into Wax? Like, tell me about that. What happened?
We all kind of spoke and had our separate conversations, definitely. The guy was very adamant, you know, he was just like, y'all two can audition, but she can't because she don't have a hard copy of her RD. But I guess we were more so in that mindset of staying together and not splitting up when we should have just split up.
When y'all left Wax, we went to Aces. Tell me about that.
So Aces is pretty much the same thing. They would not let you in unless you were 21. So there was no auditioning unless you were 21. It was me, Kalor, and Sky at that time.
Terry too. And Sky. Yeah.
They were gonna audition, but it was the same thing. She can't audition. She can't come in because she wasn't even 21. So it was the same thing, and we kind of gave up hope in a sense at that time when we should have just, like I said, auditioned at more than one place. But I don't think we were thinking about it at the time, honest to God. And we should have just, you know, went ahead and saw the clubs, which was my intention anyways.
Same.
Don't be scared to go by yourself. Like, it's okay to split the group up. Yeah, because every club is not for every girl. It's okay to leave the group. But definitely, like, brace yourself. Please drink a lot of water. And pace yourself because you're going to be working all day. So it's definitely that. And it doesn't, like I said, every club is not for every girl. So if you feel like a club is for you, go to that club. Don't wait and audition still, even if they say no, still audition. You can come back.
How have your experience, what's your experience with the boot camp been like? Like, what did you like or dislike? And even though I'm a camera person, I just want you to be completely honest. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna be like, get the fuck out.
Oh no, I came for the intentions of learning more about other sources of income and to experience different clubs, which I've gotten to do this whole time. So I've enjoyed myself. This is what I came for. Do I know everybody came for that? No. But I know me personally, I came to gain some knowledge, and that's what I got out of it. Also learn some more poetry, so new shit coming once I'm healed.
Do you feel like I cared about y'all? Like, do you feel like
I feel like you did everything in your power to do what you could to help us, honestly. But some stuff was out of your control. So definitely, I do feel like you cared. Shout out my Instagram. My Instagram is BOZZ_EJ. I do work in Byron, Georgia at strippers, so come see me if you want to. I don't have a business yet, but coming soon. Be on the lookout for it. And I'll be back. That's all I can say.
A lot of girls be thinking that they gotta get their body done or their breasts done. Do you tell me how you was feeling when you heard about, like, when you was auditioning at Rumors and KOD? Like, how did that make you feel?
You know, certain clubs and then telling you to get your body done. I don't feel like it's a must. I do feel like a lot of girls kind of sell their soul to be in the industry, kind of, sort of. But I don't feel like I would ever get my body done because there's a club for me. Regardless of going to that club and saying, oh yeah, you may want to get a BBL. I went to another club and they love me. So I wouldn't get my body done just because. I would get it because it's something I want to do, not them.
Thank you.
Yeah. Instagram again is BOZZ_EJ.
Alright. Anything else you want to say?
Nothing, but I learned to love Brie, and I'm still a fangirl. That's pretty much it.
I just want to say thank you, though, like, for coming. Like, just thank you. Yeah. A lot of people sometimes, like, a lot of people that don't know me and that probably look at my YouTube, they might feel like that I don't care about what I'm doing, but, like, when I first started dancing, I did it by myself. Like, it wasn't nobody to show me. And then, like, me doing it by myself and coming into the club with other girls, they didn't like that. Like, I'm coming to y'all trap and taking y'all money. So, I don't know, like, with this boot camp thing, I just feel like, of course, I'm not going to be able to, like, reach out to everybody or help everybody. And, of course, everybody not going to have, like, a good experience. I'm mad, but I do care.
Yeah.
Man, I just understand why you did it. We started moving fast and we were just work at that time. Like,
And I told y'all y'all did this. I ain't start like till 12:45. I told y'all.
my little broke self, I'm sure $5 off.
I mean, y'all got there like 11:30, right?
No. We was there early.
10 something.
Oh God. We was ready to
It
dance.
wasn't even 11 when we was there.
And I told y'all that y'all can't even dance. It start like at 12:45.
Oh, you did that.
She heard it. So I said I like to get there early to figure out the crowd. To say hello. I don't get there till 11:30. Never said no 10 o'clock. I ain't say no 9 o'clock. I said 12:45. So y'all chose that one, y'all.
We just waiting on Scott.
Do you have a baby light?
Mm-mm.
That shit is really in my eyes.
What?
The glitter.
Oh,
It's just the glitter.
that's why I don't know. Let me see if I need the glasses, but I can't find them. Put me in the car. You don't put them in.
I'm so mad at y'all about that ratchet cut. Boy, y'all could make some money. I am so mad at y'all. I can't even read it.
Danny, get your wig off the couch because I want everybody to sit on the couch.
Wait.
I was like, my wig.
So when you get done doing what you doing, come cop a seat on the couch. Danny, count your money from last night? Why you straightening your money? Can you multitask? Can you like straighten and talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Why you straightening your money? Just tell me about yesterday. Last time they seen y'all was when y'all was getting y'all makeup done. I didn't go around and get no footage of y'all working. So tell me about yesterday. Like whatever.
Last night was pretty okay work-wise. But I saw that a lot of people were making money last night. I was really happy. Yeah. I'm still not asleep.
I worked day and night yesterday, so day shift was good. Night shift started off good, but my back went off and I was irritated, so I was trying to regain my thoughts and the fact that we're at a stripper boot camp, so I can't react to shit how I want to, or, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. But I made some money, so that's great.
What do you vibe on?
So, like, after we had did the thing for the video, I think the intro, the girl got on stage and she kept on, like, looking at me like she was trying to relay a message, but she didn't say shit, and I don't like that type of shit.
Danny, you can go.
Last night, it was pretty straight. The females definitely tried to try me. Like, I mean, how am I supposed to know who your customers are? Like, I don't know. But I just be talking. This one man, I just walked up to him. I was like, hey, how you doing? The first thing he said was, hey, I don't want to dance. I said, well, shit, I just wanted to talk. But that's fine, too. But, other than that, it was pretty straight. Talked to some people. Met some out-of-state people. They tipped me for talking to them. This one man came and threw hella money on the stage.
Yes, while I was fighting with the dude in front of the stage about not wanting to pay me for 2 dances that he asked for.
Oh yeah, that
funny.
Hispanic guy. He tried to finesse me out my money. We did 3 songs. It was like $20. I said, no, baby, dances are $10 here. And he was like, $20. I was like, no, either you pay $30 out of security. And he was like, come on. I'm like, no, give me my money.
That was a different guy. I saw the Hispanic guy too. He was like, how much for a dance? I was like, $10 a song. He's like, 5? No, 10.
Right.
5?
And I told him,
No,
that's
10. And he was like, okay, yeah, come dance. I was like, nah, I don't trust him. Let me see my money first.
I was finna finesse him too. I was like, because he was like, how much to have sex with you? And I was like, 200.
Oh God.
I was finna finesse the fuck out of him. But he was like, okay, we leave now. I was like, no, I'm at work.
All right, Judy, you can go. Talk about yesterday, your night.
Last night was pretty cool. I'm just really upset about the stage. They can't get past the stage. But it was straight though. It was straight. Didn't nothing really happen last night. Everybody got drunk. We got to work.
While y'all force and y'all many, I'm gonna go with y'all three. I'll start with you, Kalir. Talk to me about what happened yesterday. Originally y'all supposed to went to GC. And you could just start from there.
I was upset that we got our makeup done for nothing. We didn't get to go work. We was gonna go to GC. Okay, so we was gonna go to GC, but the plan fell apart afterwards, but they didn't have their stuff either.
Well, you didn't have your phone? I guess.
I didn't think we had a phone.
But I'm saying, when y'all, Judy pulled up literally like 10 minutes before I pulled up.
Right, and she was trying to work the lock. She was trying to do it, she didn't want me to do it, then she finally tried to let me do it, and then I couldn't do it, and then...
Yeah, but I'm saying, in the process of y'all doing that, I pulled up, and when I pulled up, y'all said, oh, well, we don't want to go to GC.
Yeah, because it was already...
But I'm on Kalir, though, so when I get to the rest of y'all, y'all can talk. Go, Kalir. What made you decide that you didn't want to go to GC when I pulled up?
Nah, I still wanted to go. For real, because
When we was at...
put my outfit on.
When we was at the bar, when I pulled up, now come to think of it, I didn't hear you say anything. I spoke to Vixen and Terry, but I should have actually pulled you to the side and asked you, because I was like, was y'all still going to GC? Before I even got there, I had got a phone call, and Judy was like, y'all said y'all didn't want to go to GC. But you still wanted to go, even though the sip out would have been higher, you still wanted to work. Okay. You should have been like, Bree, take me. I don't know what they doing, but take me.
Nah, I didn't know what was going on.
So what did you do all last night?
Stand up, sit down, move. Yeah, sweet too.
Alright. I did yours already, but if you want to go again, you can. Alright.
Can I go pack?
You need help? You sure? Okay. You want to get the crutches?
Come on.
So about that.
Oh, yeah, foot swell.
Oh, bad.
Alright, Sarah, we can go to you. You can start.
I forgot the question.
Just talk about yesterday. Originally, y'all supposed to work that GC. You could just start from there.
We were supposed to work at GC, and we had already got our makeup done. As y'all see, my total was like $170. That's all I had. Got my makeup done, got my hair done. Left with $100. Literally, just left with $100. And we went to Starlight, and we went to some. We talked about the chill spot.
What happened when you went? Tell me about what happened when you went to Starlight. But before you even go into that, I pulled up when I actually came in the rumors. I was like, okay, y'all don't want to go to Starlight. I mean, y'all not working at GC no more. Talk about why you said you don't want to go.
Because it was like after 5, tip I'll go up. Like after 5, it's already 55, then 6, 65, then 7, 75. Like it's just too much, but like you said.
So even though you had $100, you just wasn't willing to pay the $75 to work?
I mean, I was already, the whole day was already off, like, and then that just threw me over the top, like, we just needed to make some money quick, type shit. Like, we already been sitting there, tired of sitting there. That's why when we finally got our phone and jumped up, I know we was gonna go, we was just trying to get ready to dip off, because been waiting, sitting all day, literally, been drinking, pre-gaming, because thought we was going to GC, literally.
But what I'm saying, if you wanted to go so bad,
Not though.
but we talking about yesterday though. You kind of was like the voice of the group. I could be wrong.
Right, I was gonna say, I don't know about the Lord, but I know me and Vixen, after all the stuff happening, we was just like, we gonna start like tonight, because she was...
No, that's not.
That's
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how you just gave up on going to GC because the tip out was higher.
No, I gave up going on to GC because we were supposed to go before 5.
Yeah, and even though it was just like 2 hours later from the original time that y'all was supposed to go, I felt like you still should have just paid that tip out and just went over there instead of going to Starlight. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
No, speak. We having a conversation. I want you to speak and say how you feel.
You told me what you thought I should do, and I said, okay.
And you don't feel like you should have did that?
I didn't do it. It's like, I don't know. I mean, like, that's what you want us to do, but at the same time, it's like, I already feel like I wasted money with my makeup. Like, I didn't wear it did. Like, this happened, she's going on, I'm gonna wipe the shit off. Like,
So, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know you had to get your hair done. You know you had to get your makeup done. You should have paid the tip out. Like, you should have, shit, I gotta work. I gotta make my money back. I'm not just finna take a L. What happened when you went to Starlight?
we went up in there, it was the security man or whatever. I just looked around. It was like a lady up in there and 2 men. They was all sitting at the bar. It looked like it was a dancer up in there, but she was just chilling. But I had asked them how much it was gonna be for tip light, 25. Said they're not gonna start dancing till like 12 or 1. Because everybody just chilling right now. And he asked me how old I was. I said I was 21. He said it didn't look like I was 21. But yeah. So at that point, I already knew that even if we did try to get an ID or whatever the case may be, that probably wasn't gonna go. But when we came back to the club, Judy said.
But wait. What did the man say to you about that?
He said that I don't look like I'm 21, so that's basically like he's not gonna let me dance there.
But did you try though?
Yeah, I went up in there and asked him for tip on all of that.
So did he tell you couldn't work?
He said, he's saying that I'm not 21, so if he's saying I'm not 21, that means that I can't work there, right?
I worked there before.
Yes, I don't know.
I mean, I just feel like I should have just waited.
Right. I mean, I'm listening to you, but we had, what you said, sedation and chill spot after we already thought he said no, or however I took it. I guess I took it wrong. We went to the chill spot, and I don't know, we pulled up, it was like an abandoned building, and we all just like tear fell because we trying to work, and it's just like.
But before y'all left, I told y'all, Chill Spot is the club everybody go to after they go to all the other clubs. Let's talk about when y'all came back. What happened when you came back?
I got me some drugs in my system. I got smoked some weed. Was very agitated at the moment, but I met a friend who bought me some drinks. I was sitting at the bar. You tried to come talk to me, and I was just irritated at that point. I had already been crying. I just didn't want to talk to nobody. And I was just at the bar, drinking shots. Oh yeah, I took Scott and Kitty.
And then before you did all that, me and you did it by yourself because I wasn't.
What I do on my phone?
You was that my phone? You got mad. Like I pulled you, Vixen, and
when we was about to
let's talk to me about that situation.
Cause I just feel like that I was repeating myself. I don't know. I feel like you was telling me what you saying, then I was telling you how I feel, and it just like we was both listening, but we wasn't comprehending each other.
No, I feel like I definitely was listening to you. I just felt like you wanted me to shut the fuck up, and you didn't give a fuck about nothing that I had to say. I basically felt like I was kissing your ass to figure like I'm just telling you how I felt.
Right, I would say
this is how I feel.
Because I would say kissing my ass, it would have been like if you was there, you would have been like I feel like kissing ass was like, hey, you want to go to GC? Okay, come on, I'm finna help you go to GC. And how much money you got? I can't do the tip out, just like how you helped with how you just said with Kalora when I had get my hair done. I paid her 30. Said you gonna give her the rest of however the case may be. or whatever. It's just like, I don't know.
So you felt like I should have
No, I'm
helped y'all with the zip out?
No, I'm not feeling like that, but I'm just saying how you was making it seem like, you know, I'm just saying like that. But I'm not saying that it's your job to have our bag or whatever the case may be or however it may go. I'm just saying just like how you did that. Yesterday it just felt like you was working on getting your bag. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all all working with that's not a problem over there. But I just feel like when it's boot camp and we doing all this stuff, like I feel like I don't know.
Talk. Cause you was talking last night.
Right. Like I just feel like
Tell her what you told me.
what I told you.
I need to see if you gonna see it. That's why I ain't say nothing yet. Tell her what you said to me.
About what?
About this whole night that we just talking about.
I just feel like it was rushed. Like everything that we did this week was just rushed. We was always rushing to do something. I think that's what I mean when I told you, right? But I did tell about that other part too, where you was like, did I want you to get out my face? I said it. But I just feel like that we just going back and forth, doing too much extra shit. So much shit was going on that day, yesterday.
When I came and talked to you, hold on. Did you get to pack all your stuff? Alright.
What? She finna go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't do nothing. Huh?
Vivian, you have my number, okay?
Bitch, that's not her name.
Oh, where you about to go to?
That was when we had first started doing all this stuff for we had recorded the boot camp. That was way earlier. Before y'all had all started. We had danced in that section and then y'all had all got on the stage and shit.
But I still do feel like I got excited because y'all saw what he had in his wallet.
Right.
Yeah, like I was trying to get him to go where y'all was going.
So y'all can get the money, but
Right.
that's what it was.
Hey, so I ain't trying to interrupt y'all conversation, but back to you, Terry. When me and you had a conversation, you basically told me and fix any word that might not be what you said. But you basically told me you agree with the other girls from the previous seasons that I don't give a fuck about y'all. That
I said that you didn't care at that moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Right, because in the early video.
No, I'm just saying what you said. I don't want to put any word in there that you didn't say. But you did say that, and you did say you was ready to go. You wasted your time. Come here. Talk about that.
Right, I feel like in that moment you didn't care because like we all. I feel like when you do this boot camp stuff, I feel like you shouldn't work at all because it's kind of you already have a lot going on. Then you trying to get us to work, and then you have to be the worker. Then I feel like when you do the boot camp, just take a week off from dancing. I know that's probably not what you want to do, but you already have a lot of stuff going on. You're trying to dance, then do the boot camp, you got this, just a lot. And like you say, everybody be calling you, already be doing two things at one time. I know she got a son. She got not work. No, I'm not. That's why I said it's probably don't agree with what I'm saying, but you already be having a lot going on, like.
So what did you think what did you feel like I was supposed to have done that I didn't do? And then I want you to say how you feel. Like I'm not. You could say, bitch. I hit your head in the ceiling. Like you can express. I'm just saying, like express how you feel. I don't want you to think you can.
Right,
how you was piped up last night. I just want you to.
Nah, I wasn't hyped up last night, Mom.
You was.
Because I feel like we came down here, I wasted damn near like a van, putting all this shit together, buying a ticket, and all this shit. Look at my, like I feel like I don't want to make no money. But at the same time, I am young, I can't get in the clubs or whatever it's gonna be. But at some point, everybody like, you can work at this club, you can work at this club, and it's just like, okay. But at the same time, people have told me to go to the club by myself, not with you, because like you said, they already don't like what you're trying to do or whatever the case may be. Might as well just go myself, but yeah, I feel like in that point of time, in that moment, that you didn't care about the situation. Because when we came in, like we literally trying to talk to you, and you on stage dancing, and like we literally have to wait.
When and where was I at?
You was dancing with that. I don't know. I don't want to say her name wrong, but you was dancing with that girl.
Which one?
Trying to talk to you, her. With the curly hair that was in there earlier.
We was on stage.
Yeah, when we was trying to talk to you, and you was just like dancing. Then like me and I want to say Vivian, me and Vixen, we was in VIP, and then like we were just looking at you, and then I looked at Vixen and like she was already starting to cry because it was like we was literally just sitting in VIP waiting for you to come after we came back from going to look at the other club. We were just sitting literally for a good 30 minutes waiting for you to come back there, and you didn't come.
So when we was over there,
Before we all started talking, when we went from the bathroom to the by the medical station.
yeah, so when I pulled y'all over to the side, we was having your conversation, you told me, this is what you said. You said that I seen that the guy was kicking y'all out the section and that I stayed on stage.
No, you said, I didn't say that you seen. You said that you seen something over there. That you
I didn't even know nothing was going on.
Right,
You,
but what you said to me last night, it sounded like that you knew that he was doing that. So I just feel like
no.
Right, okay.
What you said to me was, your exact words was, you said, Bree, you seen them kick us out the section. You looked over there and seen us, and you just didn't give a fuck. You just let them kick us out.
No, I did not say that.
Well, that's what I remember. But when I was on stage, when I'm on stage, first of all, I didn't even, I wasn't, not saying I wasn't paying attention to y'all, but when me and Tisa was on the stage, that was the time where everybody was throwing money. I'm looking everywhere. When I get on stage, I'm looking everywhere. So I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know that y'all got kicked out from over there until we was to the side and we had that conversation. So because of that situation, you feel like I didn't care?
Well, yeah, kind of. In that situation. Yeah.
What you expect her to do? Talk to the people to keep y'all in the station?
No.
Because you know where y'all was sitting at, that's considered VIP.
Right. And
So anybody can come in.
Right. And
Anybody can come in
and buy that section, right.
So that means anybody that's sitting right there will have to move. It ain't necessarily pinpointed towards you.
Right.
That's like if I was sitting there and I'm working.
And I'm not saying that it's so far that we have to move.
But that way, hold on, Judy. That's why I was like, let's correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm putting in any word. That's just what it seemed like when we was talking. You was like, well, you knew they was
Nah, not even that. But the way that you was talking, it sounded like you said that you seen or something. So I just thought when you said that you seen, then why didn't like?
I didn't say I seen anything.
Okay. Yes, that.
So do you feel like last night was you just should worship? Last night was on you, or was it?
Or do you feel like it was my fault?
I never said it was your fault.
Yes, you did. You just said last night, you agree with the other girls from the other seasons. You feel like I don't care about y'all. You feel like you should have never came. Yeah.
I said it was. Oh my God. Okay. I feel like it was your fault about the GC thing, and you would have gave us our phone. When we was in the club, you said you was gonna give us our phone. That's why I said you having a lot going on.
I said when I come back.
Okay, well, when you be talking fast and you saying a lie. You said that you was gonna give us our phone, and then somehow you told Danny for us to Uber or whatever the case may be.
But even if y'all would have got y'all phones, because y'all phones was in locker, y'all bags was in the car.
Right.
So y'all still.
Right, and Judy came.
And I came right after Judy. But when Judy came, y'all decided to still not go to GC. So how was that my fault? How was that me not caring?
Well, I didn't say that. I said I feel like it was your fault that we didn't go to GC. You would have gave us our phones or whatever the case may have been. Like you said, you was a Danger or Uber or whatever the case may be. We would have grabbed our stuff out the car. Would have been way smarter. I don't know. I just feel like we moving fast. We don't be thinking logical when we be doing stuff. Like we just be doing here and there, right? Be going back and forth, like.
I pulled up at Rumors at 6:30. I looked at the clock. You said that GC tip out go up $5 every hour. So if you did not get there around 5 o'clock, then that means you would have got there at 7 o'clock. So that means what it is, 50, 55, 60, 65. Yeah, that's $75.
Plus the house mom and the other man.
But do you gotta pay that when you walk in, or do you have to pay that?
Well, we have been paying it when we walked in.
So you gotta pay it when you walk in.
We have, right?
So y'all don't feel like that $100 was invested enough in y'all stuff because you had your makeup done, you had your
Well,
hair.
I just feel like when we did go to GC before, we only made our tip out back, and we only made like $20 out of that. We just got our makeup done and all that. We're probably gonna make literally what we had, that $100, and probably like I just feel like.
But you also got to think it's a weekend, so that's different.
It's different. You went on the weekday. Y'all went earlier through the week. It's not the same during the weekend. Last night, I feel like y'all should have slowed down. Like, all I'm saying, not like slowed down. It was, I feel like everybody emotions got high.
Right, I feel like
But
that too.
mainly with you, it was definitely the Mexican that had all that money. And
No.
yes, it was.
Okay.
It
Y'all
was
saying that like I
definitely
think
the
money was
Mexican.
full. Thank you.
Because you was, when I first walked in, you was so excited about him giving you $300. That's what you told me. You said, girl, get on him, get on him.
Right, I'm trying to put you on some money. I'm not finna.
He
I'm
gave
letting
me
you know.
$300.
He gave you 300.
I said he's gonna give me $300. He tipped me that he.
This was at Rumors.
Yeah, it was this Mexican man. He paid for.
The cameraman was right there.
Right, he paid for Vixen drink. He gave the lady a 50. The bartender didn't give him his change back. Then he ended up buying me some food and a drink. She gave him that change back. Then he kind of like caught on the lady and gave him his change back. So he had to wait on that. And then before we got in the section, he had the money in his hand. I was sitting right there. I was trying to get it. Then you called us to the section, so I missed out on that.
But you don't even work there though.
I know.
So why would you be trying to work when you don't work there?
I wasn't trying to work. I was compensating with somebody. He the one that was giving me the money.
So is that why you didn't want to go to GC?
No. I was already planning to go. That was already happening before all of this.
I'm finna grab some
And
pants.
I never knew like the whole entire situation. I was under the impression that we was getting dropped out. I thought that
No, cause I pulled up ready to take y'all, and then I was told that y'all didn't want to go nowhere. Yeah. So do you still feel like I don't care?
And like last night, I kind of did. Like, but I mean, it was just the moment. Like, but
No, I'm saying like just period.
I feel like I was gonna say in the other vlogs, you don't see I said that you're a caring person, but like, I just feel like you just trying to make your money, which is nothing wrong with that. You was at work, but I just feel like when it do be your main focus do be on boot camp, but last night your focus wasn't really on the boot camp. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what my focus was during that time? Like when I came in, I had to get y'all. I really wasn't talking to y'all because y'all wasn't dressed. I was recording a promo for y'all season. I happened to keep telling girls, hey, while y'all was waiting to talk to me to figure out what y'all was gonna do, I had to sit here and grab every single person and be like, come over here, just stay right here. Stay right here, don't go nowhere else so we can record this footage. I didn't start working until later on that night after y'all already decided y'all was gonna go to Starlight. Like what I'm trying to figure out, what did you felt like I was supposed to have done to make sure that, what do you think I should have done to make sure that it showed that I care more? Like, what was you expecting for me to do? Cause you said that I was worried about my bag. I'm trying to figure out if y'all as a group decided that y'all was gonna go to Starlight, what else was there for me to do? Did y'all want me to sit there with y'all until 12 o'clock?
I don't know. Starlight was just what 8 minutes away. We was literally Ubering. She wasted so much money going back and forth. It was just like she wasted.
So you wanted me to take y'all?
I mean, it was not even that, but like, I think when we seen that it was 8 minutes away. We was like, Bree could have took us. Like, it was literally 8 minutes away.
So because we was at work and because of the new rules is you can't leave. If you leave, you can't come back. And I was there. But before we even got there, when we was figuring out what club y'all was gonna work at, y'all was like, okay, we just gonna take an Uber to Starlight. That was y'all idea. Correct me if I'm wrong, like, who idea was that?
I don't think we got on the floor until after 9 because I was on the phone with my mom and shit until then.
Right, at that point, we were just like, we ready to go. Like, tired of waiting. You already, like, had a lot going on. Like,
Patience is a virtue, baby girl. Patience is a virtue. Seriously.
right, but we was already sitting up in there, I don't know, just not making no money, seeing everybody making money, ready to make some money.
That's
Literally. You talking, no.
because after that Mexican gave you half of attention, it was like, that's when your emotions start to feel,
Literally.
and you ignored everything, and you already know damn well Bree don't even want y'all to go there.
Oh, I forgot that shit. I told y'all off the fucking rip to not go to Starlight.
She don't want y'all to go there. And then when you even asked me, I even tried to tell you in so many words. I even told you outright, I'm not gonna give nobody no information, debriefing. Whatever you wanted to do, instead of tapping a bitch on the shoulder that put you up on game about the club.
But I was gonna, even if I did what you was just gonna take to do, I was like, you wasn't finna go with us.
Baby, all I had to do was just tell you what to say. You fucked up. You fucked up. The lady that you saw sitting at the bar, 9 out of 10 chance, I promise you was Sherry. That was the owner of the club. All you had to do was just say, hey, Judy sent me here. We're from the boot camp, from Bree. That's all that you had to say. And none of that I did.
Well, I ain't want to say nothing about Bree in the boot camp because shit, that's what
no, Sherry loved Bree. Bree don't like them.
I like Sherry. I don't like the club.
Right. It ain't.
Not I don't like the club. I just.
She don't want y'all to go there. So I was trying to just get y'all some money. You know, just because I understand. Because that's in life outside of the strip club. That's what I've been going through. Like right now, I'm really finna turn my head and ask her. So I'm not paying $100 again tonight, clearly. What we doing, you feel me? Because that's just, for me, I got a spending habit. So I need to start saving money, you feel me? So it's like, I suggest Starlight as a club just to come up on money so you can have.
Right, and that's why we were trying to, well, I was going to say, well, we had the money, but that's why me and
Vixen then you went in anyway. When you go in underground club anyway, you don't add no nigga to tip out.
Well, I was gonna say, but just like you said, that we went to Starlight
walk
to
in
like
that bitch and hand up for their money. It's an underground club. So when a new person come into this is the part where you just boot too fast. Come down to shit like that. Hell no new bitch. They not finna tell you the juice. For what? You're new.
Right.
You clearly you don't know what's going on, and you just walked in and act green.
He's an act green.
You walked in and put the green one. And that's why they gave you the runaround.
Right.
That's just being real. And truth of the matter is, all you had to do was just, yeah, I'm 21. Well, damn, I just look like this. Like, talk shit.
Right,
back.
I did. That's what I said. I said, dang, I look young. Like,
yeah, but you walked out. You gave up. You should have just kept going.
I mean,
put
because
your shit
the last time they went to that club and I was just draw a line on my mouth, the dude got my ID. He was like, yeah. I was just like, yeah. Just like, but whatever.
So do you feel like last night was brief out of your fault? That's what I want to know.
What? I feel like I was moving fast too, but at the same time, like.
Did you learn something from this point?
I should just ask Judy to
No, don't ask Judy. You should have just slowed down. Judy ain't got nothing to do with it. It brief shit. This ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying you should have just slowed down. You would have made some.
So back to the question that you said, do you feel like last night was my fault or your fault?
I feel like it was my fault. I was moving fast. That's all I want to hear.
It's not what we want to hear. If you feel like it was my fault, say, shit, I don't give a fuck. I still feel like it's your fault.
Right. I was going to say, like, okay, it was my fault that I was moving fast after that, but I just feel like if we would have been, everything was on time, everything would have been at GC. Like, that's how I feel, too.
But
so, you know, just like how y'all was waiting at Rumors, they had to wait on me.
Right.
They was still sitting when I pulled up on them. Like... So you feel like it was my fault yesterday?
No, I feel like it was my fault. That's not my bag, but I feel like it was already at GC. We would have been good. But overall, it's my fault.
I need you to go get an ID. Like ASAP.
I'm going to be back in a week or two by myself. Y'all going to see me up here. I'm like, oh my God, I'm looking at us.
Shut up.
Alright, Kitty, we're gonna start with you, baby. I want you to tell us how much you got, and then I'm up here on the board. I'm so sorry. I need to step on your board.
Bless you. Yeah, cause it's all my dreams.
Right on the board, how much you made last night?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You can write it in there.
Bless you.
Wait, what's last night was Friday? My bad. Go ahead.
Well, that penmanship is great on that board.
That's Vic, so good. Like Kitty real quick.
All right, so last night you made $3.95, so good job. And also, that was after you had to pay $100 tip out. How much did you tip the house mom?
I tipped her 15.
How you think you did? Are you proud of your $3.95, or do you think you should have went a little harder?
I think I did okay. Like I know I could have gone a little harder. Like the first little bit we was doing the promo stuff, and then I went to go talk to my mom for a little bit. I had to take care of some business and stuff. When I came back, I just had to get my head like back into like I'm at work and outside of like all the shit I got going on outside of work. So it took me a little bit to get back onto the floor and actually start working. But I feel like if I had just come in and started working when I'd gotten there, I would have made more. And then there were a couple times where it was like my migraine and shit started kicking in. So I was like, all right, let me sit down for a second. All right, let me go around the bar real quick. All right, cool.
364 last night. Huh?
Where are you going?
I got it.
665.
Period poo.
Maybe I'm trying to figure out what you be doing, bro.
She be getting, I be watching her. She be getting up. She be walking around. She be.
You be moving all the time. I don't see you ever stop. So it makes sense.
All right, Judy.
Dang, the person with the blacks are gone.
Oh, 707.
Period.
Good shit.
That's what you made last night?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you got your other money from Period?
You know that.
All right, go get that money.
No, I'm saying, you know that I don't. Hey, $200.
Oh, they made you pay up front?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. So you
No, they
still
made me pay the $100 tip out up front.
up front?
Yeah. I ain't have shit. And then I had to get my makeup done. I paid $60 for them. I gave a tip yesterday. And then I paid for the food.
We got our
I was
makeup
only left
done.
with $200 and we ended up getting food. Yep. So put it right here. I sure wish I did have that. That would have been my.
All right, Kitty, how much money you got all together so far?
I have 85 left from yesterday. About 480.
All together?
Yeah.
So in a corner. And then Sky, how much money you got all together so far?
6.
All right, and you could do the same. Like what I said?
It's upstairs. You need to go get it?
Cause I want you to count all the money, yeah. And Judy, all together, that's what you got all together? Okay. In the corner, just write 707.
You want to do this, you do.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Have anything planned for today besides work?
I gotta take
I'm so happy though.
I gotta take Sky to the dance store. Everybody's gonna pack their stuff because today you and me, we gonna work at KOD. And then where you gonna work at today? Where y'all gonna work? Y'all said that quick. One band, one sound. Okay. So then Danny, she can either go to Rumors or GC, cause she can't go to KOD. And then the ones that go to KOD, y'all leaving out of there late in the morning. So y'all gotta who flight leave in the morning? What time yours leave?
I think it's at 9:50 something.
Yeah, so just go ahead and pack everything. and just put it in the car. So like when we leave KLD, I can take you to the airport.
I only got 7.
In the morning. So pack all your stuff too. The GC group, when y'all get done, take a Uber ride to KOD.
What are suitcases? Oh, what is you?
No, the suitcase will be in the car.
Yeah, you can stay in the car.
Is it gonna fit?
Yeah, we already down one person.
I'm not a big ass suitcase.
We already down one person.
But just add the 4 up to that
What
right.
is this?
Hmm?
Hershey, what was your goal?
6 plus 4 is 10. So it's like 1,000.
Good job.
1,065. Well, like maybe like $5.
And,
My goal. What was one just a band.
and you met your goal. So good job, because you met your goal. Write your 1,000 under the thing.
Huh?
Come write your 1,000 under the line. 1, 2, 3.
Stripper Bootcamp Trap Edition.